Hello YouTube, today's presentation is going to cover the Delta 1 sights for the Glock variant. Now, as you can see here, and I do apologize, the lighting is a little poor. I'm going to go ahead and place these sights on a Glock 23C, which is currently the a backup pistol that I have. And the reason I purchased these sights is that I happen to get them at a very good price. The retail on these is $89 plus shipping and handling. I happen to get them for a little bit less than that on eBay. This is a new set, so this is a new sight that is out on the market. Their concept, as you can see here on the package, I do apologize for the glare, as you can see here, is that it's basically a delta on the bottom, followed by two other deltas on the sides. So the kit is this. It's really simple. Supposedly the idea is to have a professional gunsmith install the sights. Now this is designed for the purposes of quick acquisition. I could not find very much information on YouTube about them and very little on the internet. But apparently it's been endorsed by several semi-pro and amateur 3-gun shooters, indicating that the purpose of it is for a quick sight acquisition and for shooting on the move. And as you can see, this is my Glock. I do have the stock sights, the usual dot in the bucket concept, which is the U shape or U notch. Now these are painted on night sights. They do work, however they don't hold their glow for very long. These unfortunately are not at all night sights whatsoever. But what this is they're made of steel, as it says on here. It's CNC machine steel for the Glock. It'll fit any of the variants except for the Glock 42, which is currently the big trend right now with everybody wanting to go to the 380. What I have here is the rear sight. So this is what you would see on the rear sight. So you can see it's got a very good clear picture to have on the back. It is dovetailed, as you can see there. It has 2 set screws. And the front sight is this right here. It's basically a V-notch. So to give you an example of what this would essentially look like, the idea is you want to get a target picture just like the one that's in their logo. So in essence, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a very good example of what we're talking about here, but in essence it would be something similar to what you see there in the picture. And I do apologize, but you would have the notches from the V right there, and then as you can see here, like so. So I do apologize. So this is the idea. So the orange, the bright orange, your eye would quickly follow up on the front sight, and this would just line up. So in essence, when you see this sight picture, you're ready to shoot. Like I said, I'm going to put them on this Glock 23C. The installation is pretty much a self-explanatory with Glock, as it is pretty much with any night sights or even standard iron sights that you would put on there. A lot of people are going to some type of tritium. But I'll go ahead and put the video together once they're on the weapon. The installation is pretty much standard, as I mentioned, like you would see with any other sights. They do include in this package a packet with the wrench of, here's a little wrench for the Allen wrench, with a package of a chemical called VC3. It's a screw adhesive, and so it's similar to a kind of a thread locker type deal. You're supposed to need it, and you're supposed to be able to use it as an additional application. But for those that may or may not be familiar with how to remove the Glock sights, basically you disassemble your weapon. There's a screw at the bottom of this. Now this is one of the ones that actually has a hex screw in it, and then of course you just push these out with either a hammer if you just really don't care for them, or you're not going to recycle them, or you can also use a wood dowel to push it, to tap it out to the side, or even a polymer punch. You can also use the rear sight tool, either from Glock or several other manufacturers that can also use the 1911, where you literally sit the slide here and then push it either to the left or to the right, depending on how you do it. But for most Glock sights, they don't take very long, probably about maybe 10-15 minutes of your time to disassemble, clean this up, degrease it. You can use alcohol degreaser, something just to remove the excess oil, both here and on the underside of the slide, as well as here on the notch, and then slide your sight in and center it to where you would have the standard picture like so. As you can see here, I do apologize, my front sight keeps moving, but you in essence will then achieve what you have here. But if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. I will go do a follow-up video on once they're installed and how they look, and as well as later on when I have an opportunity to go out to the shooting range, I'll do a review on those too. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscription, and by all means, if you can have a better sight picture, enjoy your pistol. Thank you for watching.